Hi, Team One and Planning Analytics community. It is Brian from CubeWise. I'm excited to share the latest updates on IBM Planning Analytics Workspace version 2.0.96, which was released on May 28th, 2024, with these new features to keep you ahead of the curve. Let's start by looking at what's new in books and reporting. The new Planning Analytics AI assistant lets you perform a wide variety of actions on books using natural language commands. For instance, you can ask the assistant to switch the visualization to a different chart, change the configuration of a view, open a dimension or set, or perform member calculations. Here is the cheat sheet provided by IBM on actions that you can undertake with the assistant. Please note that this release supports English only and requires a separate license purchase, which is not included in a standard Planning Analytics Workspace license. The set consolidation feature allows you to quickly apply a calculation such as a sum, average, minimum, or max on a set. In this version, you can now select the members for the calculation, providing more ways to efficiently analyze the data. You now have the option to lock the width of row header columns. This will prevent the row header columns from changing widths when you expand or collapse consolidation on the rows. The width will remain locked for any hierarchies or row header columns added to the report. While a process is executing through an action button, you now have two new options. Previously, you only had the option to cancel the process. Now you can set it to do nothing or run processes in parallel. Running processes in parallel will execute a new process while the previous process continues to run. This option is useful when you want to run a series of overlapping processes using the same action button. There is a limit on how many processes can be run in parallel, which has been set to 5. Error-toast messages displayed in Universal Reports have been improved with two types of notifications to assist with troubleshooting. The MDX error toast message is responsible for errors that occur on the MDX query. The parser error toast message identifies an error on the row or column axes, slices, and hierarchy selection. New buttons on Universal and Dynamic Reports allow you to show and hide the formats area quickly. Next, let's have a look at what's new in modeling. You can now add users to the Planning Analytics local database using the Users and Groups editor. The new localization editor simplifies the process of localizing cube names, dimensions, members, processes, and chores. In the rules editor, use the keyboard combination Control and Space to autocomplete a statement. In addition, there is a new button to validate the rules syntax. The chore editor now features the DST-sensitive option, which automatically updates the schedule based on daylight savings time changes in the database's region. And you can now preview a location source in the process editor. Next, let's look at administration. Whenever a snapshot is taken, the version is also captured. Now for deprecations. This is a reminder that IBM will end support for Linux Red Hat Enterprise 7 local only at the end of June 2024. Windows Server 2016 will no longer be supported on Planning Analytics Workspace Local version 2.0.96 and later, so please upgrade to Windows Server 2019 to take advantage of the latest features. And that wraps up the updates on IBM Planning Analytics Workspace.